Everything is about to change. But first, watch this video. Pretty cool drone shots, right? Pretty neat. It's the kind of drone footage you might need to get for a video that you're doing. 100% produced by AI. That's right, 100%. In fact, here's the prompt that made this video. I'll read it out loud for you. A drone camera circles around a beautiful historic church built on a rocky outcropping along Amalfi Coast. The view showcases historic and significant architectural details. So it's the coast on Italy, right? So let's do this real quick. Let's quickly Google Amalfi Coast. I've never been there. Why wouldn't that work for Amalfi Coast for like a video, right? So what does all of this mean? I'll tell you. First, you have to know what it is. This is the newest creation from the company OpenAI, the makers of ChatGPT, that are now have the technology to create video from text. Why is that? Because you can already create images from text. What is video? I'm not a technical guy, but video is basically just a bunch of moving images, right? Remember the old school like Disney like flipbook style things? Maybe you did it as a kid on the corner of your notebook. I did, where you made a little person diving or something like that. That's what a video is. So this is what this is turning into. So this is the newest project from OpenAI. All right, first, let's look at a few of these samples of these videos. You can tell me what you think of them. And then I'm going to tell you some of the real life examples and where I see this heading. And I think a lot of people see this heading and like what it means for you and for me. Okay, I'm not going to read you the prompts for each one's. Like some of them are pretty lengthy, but yeah, I'm just going to go through some of the examples real quick. I saw this one, was pretty amazed by these dogs playing in snow. Pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. This is pretty crazy. Obviously not real life. Obviously it's a robot, but real people in the background. I mean, it's like modern movies, right? Let me find a few other ones I'd seen. This one's kind of video game like, but gosh, here I am complaining about it. Like, it's kind of video game like the camera angle and whatnot. It's still crazy, like realistic. I hadn't seen this one. Let's have a look here. Get back. Jeez, man, pretty amazing. I had seen this one. So look, what I'll do, I'll put a link. I'll put a link to this video, or you could just hop on YouTube, OpenAI, Sora, and you'll find these samples. You can go on Twitter, X, whatever. You can see these examples. They'll blow your mind. Okay, let's talk about what it means. Well, really far out ideas down the road, I think this leads to entertainment completely changes. I think we have a choose your own adventure everything. Video games already kind of being done. I think I'm not a big gamer, but I think some of this is already happening. But think video games, TV shows that could have alternate endings that can eventually all entertainment could actually be individualized where people will be able to choose their path and the way that you want to see things go, like a direction. Just think of it as like interactive media. As a creator, maybe you have an idea that's like inside of you for a story. You don't know how to get it out. Maybe you've seen it in your head. You now will be able to put that story into motion. Now, the technology isn't there yet where you can like describe exactly what you want and edit and adjust things within the picture, but like that's the future. Like that's where we're going, right? That's what's going to happen. So, what does it mean for us in the near future right now? How can you use it? How am I going to use it? And that answer would be B-roll footage. Think drone shots. I think this landscape photo, this video right here, right? You either hire a videographer or buy a B-roll clip in order to use that, or you're creating it from text to video. All right. So that's one example. Here's another one. Maybe I'm running a marketing campaign and I need to stack up old TVs like this. Well, that would cost a lot of money to do. Not anymore. Not anymore. Now, this is the reality. This is what you're going to be able to do like right now, like as this comes out live. Amazing, amazing B-roll, amazing additions to videos. Imagine what overlays you can do where you can create what you want that to be. I just got lost in thought of like creating a character and then letting that character play out in the B-roll. Could be a part of your brand. This means being a creator or a business owner or a media manager, whatever. It's all going to be more accessible. It's going to be cheaper, faster, easier. You don't have to be like Mr. Beast with he's literally built studios now. Now that's not where he started. Okay, I'm fast forwarding to today, but he has literal like studios built to make his creations. Imagine a world where maybe you don't have to do that, but you can have similar effect with what you create. At least this is where I think it's going and how I plan to use this technology within my own business and my own brands.